that later on. But like I said, he sold totems to Monkey and Skitty before the actual Dunwall market was underway. And well, Bambus, that's part of his defense.
Return to Monkey.
Dude, he's the one who needs to say that, not you. Yeah, so he did that. That was the first thing. Second thing, I was actually flying back to Thorinor doing my daily stuff, and then I see just a mob wearing full netherite right at the gate of Thorinor, and I was like, what is this? Why is there a mob wearing full netherite armor? So I approach and I see it's Turtle just without his name tag. And when I asked him, like, what are you doing here with no name tag? He's like, I just like walking around with no name tag. And I explained to him that this is part of the rules that you're not supposed to break. And he's like, well, this
Stupid
and that.
priority pickup.
And the final rule was I was extracting Tilly, who committed a crime. I was bringing him to Wacka Castle, and Turtle tried to break him free by attacking me, so that he can free his friend. And it happened right in Ivy Hills. All right, so now, based on the court procedures, the culprit gets a chance to defend himself by arguing the victim's claims. So please, I understand that Turtle will not be speaking for himself. Instead, he has hired somebody to do the talking. So please...
Wait, I want to say something real quick, though.
Okay, if you want to say something, please come forth to the stand right there.
Okay.
Yes?
It's something that I've seen in Discord that everybody's just been waiting me to say. In my defense, I was a mercenary.
Okay.
That's it. Everybody wanted it. That was it.
Wait, what are they doing? Hold on.
Hello?
Or now.
Maybe.
Please.
Depends on the audience.
Order. Okay, alright. So, back to where we were. Turtle, you are allowing Julian to speak for yourself, right?
Yes.
In your defense. Okay, alright.
Yes.
Julian, please take the stand.
Alrighty. So I will, like...
Wait, one second. Bambus, please.
We can hear you clicking.
We can hear you clicking. All I hear...
I'm sorry, but
all I hear is just a bunch of typing.
I'm sorry.
Please not do this.
Bambus.
I know it's me, but the thing is I have a new PC and I haven't configured
Turn
it.
down your sensitivity
Just
at
do-
least.
just push-
Just mute if you're not talking.
Just mute, yeah, just mute.
Yeah.
Press N.
I will, and I did before. Alright.
Okay, alright. Go on.
Alright. So I would like to address all of you before I argue for Turtle. Obviously, you know I've been pretty vocal about Turtle. I don't agree with any methods or any actions that he's done prior to this. But I ask all of you to cast that aside. Stay objective. Don't let past things influence your decisions here. I just want to do my opening statement. So we will start with his charge for breaking Rule 1. You said that competition in the market. You are referring to the Dunwall seasonal market, correct?
Yes, indeed.
So I do have the flyer here, and I shall read it out. The Dunwall Seasonal Market. I am pleased to announce the Dunwall Seasonal Market that will be held on Sunday, 30th October, and will run for 2 days. The market area of the city will be decorated for the event with many stalls and is a server event. Should you wish to rent a stall for selling your goods, it will cost you 1 shard, and you may sell whatever you like without the normal rules. Other than all transactions must be in rubies and shards. If you would like to rent a stall for the event, please contact Erebus Ignis. So what some people have been saying, not naming names, but people have said because Turtle has put his prices for his items, that is a reason to charge him. And nowhere on that flyer was it stated that he could not put his prices on the market. Turtle has told me that he saw a lot of people do that. He said that all but one stall had their prices. Anybody who thinks that the prices is guilty for that rule break is just flat out wrong. And I do not believe Turtle should be charged for his rule break here. he did not actively sell his items. It was for people who want to buy to go there and buy it without the owner of the stall being present. So I do not believe Turtle should be at fault for this. It was directly stated that every sale would take place on the 30th of October and the 31st, those 2 days. Turtle did not advertise for his shop, past just saying that he was going to be selling this. The people who should be at fault for this are the people who bought it. And we do have a written confession from Monkey. I shall read it out, ignoring
It's
the
from
grammar
Skitty.
mistake. From Skitty, my apologies.
Yeah.
From Skitty.
Hey,
and
Tilly.
Blameless.
Wait,
Those-
Tilly.
No, it's not mine.
Slasher.
It's
Wait,
Slasher.
wait,
Wait.
typo.
I know,
Go
I'm
and
not
put your
sure.
stuff in the box here.
Who's king?
Y'all late as hell.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wait, I can just put that in my own in the chest.
But
Yes.
Yes. Put your armor and tools
Can I keep
and your
this?
weapons in there. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, Slasher. No, Slasher. You go to where Classy is.
Okay.
You're haunting her, not nothing else.
You're not haunting me.
How do I get to Archie?
Man, even the ghost wants to show up to the court.
Bro,
Tilly, where are you
Ghost
going?
is pulling up.
Tilly,
For real.
where's
He's
he
probably
going?
to be honest, he's probably here for the dead humor.
Yeah.
Ah ha ha ha. Funny.
Tilly, what
Tilly.
the fuck are you doing?
How do I get to Archie?
Hey,
You don't-
language.
right here.
You don't
Go through
There's
here.
a little spot over here.
You
That
sit
sucks.
on the.
You can sit
Dude,
down
y-
here.
yeah, you
by
sit here. Yeah,
Hey, Tur.
right there.
There you go.
Hello.
Hey Tilly, how you doing?
Forward.
Yeah.
All right,
Turtle, Tilly, and Persimmon.
all right. Continue, Julian.
all right. So Turtle, please, just for the court, who were the two people who bought totems from your stall?
The two people who bought totems from my stall were Skitty Druid and Monkey.
All right. And we do have a written confession from Skitty. It is not Turtle's fault that me and Monkey bought from him. It was our fault. The charge against Turtle regarding the Dunwall seasonal market should be dropped. The court wants to hold someone accountable for the crime, then take me to court. I was the first to buy from Turtle since the shop was still full with no shards in the barrel, meaning I was the first to buy, which set a bad example, leading the Monkey also purchasing totems. Now, I believe that a confession there does absolve Turtle of this crime, but let's say for whatever reason you don't believe that is enough. If you must charge Turtle for this crime, I do believe just charging him for his set amount. You sold 2 totems. How much did you sell them for?
1 shard for 2 totems.
1 shard for 2 totems. So he should be charged for 2 shards. But I don't believe that he should be charged at all. It should be the people who bought items from him, because the rules clearly stated the time period that sales could be made. So that is my argument for his rule 1. Rule 6, when he was walking around the Thorinor without his name tag. Now, he has admitted to that, and yeah, he walked around Thorinor without his name tag. But I do believe him doing it by accident, at least he told me it was an accident, should play into his sentence. He was also not in the Riverlands when he removed his name tag. He just walked in. Turtle has told me he was working on his next treasure hunt, where he was away from the Riverlands, focusing on a secret area with clues. Now, I had requested coordinates, however, Turtle believed that it would not be good revealing the coordinates here, as it would ruin the fun and the overall adventure of his treasure hunt. But do rest assured that his treasure hunt was outside of the Riverlands, so he did not remove them while on the soil. He simply forgot to request it once again, and thus he had to walk into Thorinor for whatever reason and was caught. I do believe, although he should not be absolved of this crime, his sentence should be lowered due to the fact that it, 1, was an accident, 2, he was outside of the Riverlands, not doing anything nefarious, simply setting up for a server event in the near future. That covers his breaking of Rule 6. So, Rule 7, where he attacked you, David, while taking away Tilly. Now, of course, he broke that rule. Clearly, there was 2 witnesses, both Tilly and yourself, David, that said that he attacked you. I'm not arguing against that. However, I will argue that Tilly hired Turtle to get him out of prison or from being arrested. Now, sure, mercenary getting paid does not necessarily mean that he is absolved of trying to hurt you, but I do believe that Tilly should be at fault as well for hiring Turtle for this. And, a point that I didn't mention for Rule 1, his stall was jointly owned by him and Tilly, so all matters with that stall should be considered for both Tilly and Turtle. However, Turtle's the only one that is standing trial for the sale and for his break of Rule 7. Tilly had promised Turtle a ruby if he helped him. Unfortunately for Turtle, he did not say that money had to be presented before, so unfortunately he did not receive his ruby. However, Tilly did say that he would pay Turtle 1 ruby in order to get him out of being arrested. Sure, Turtle did follow through, and it should be accounted for. However, I do believe him being hired should play a factor in his punishment for breaking this rule. So that is my argument. I am willing to hear any counters and rebuttal against them.
Can I
Those
come
are-
to the stand?
Sure. Julian, let him
Yeah.
speak.
Can I be his lawyer?
No, I know what I'm doing. I have a few things to say. One, I had publicly stated, not to Turtle in specifically, I said 2 rubies to whoever frees me from David, which he had not done. 2, the stand, I had everybody, not even just Turtle's stand, everybody had prices set up already. And also, even Retro said, since I never directly entered Wackett Castle, I wasn't actually a criminal. Alright.
Tilly, you should not be arguing for your own things here with the Wackett Castle. You are not on trial here.
I mean,
So only argue
it-
about what is Turtle is
Yes,
being charged for that you
Julian
didn't
is
pay.
right.
Alright, well, I've said what I had.
Okay, and I will
You really need a
retake the
lawyer
stand.
next time.
Yeah. So he has fully admitted that he was hoping that anybody for 2 rubies could free him from this. Sure, Turtle tried to take that up, but I do believe Tilly should receive punishment for trying to get somebody to break him out using violence. He did specify that he wanted to get away from being arrested. How else do you do that? Either by bail, which he did not
There's no
specify,
violence in court.
or violence. So while Turtle sure did attack you, David, I do believe that decision should be made with the knowledge that Tilly is the one who tried to hire somebody to free him. And he said the 2 of them own that stall jointly. Any punishment that Turtle should receive for the selling of those totems should be both for Turtle and Tilly because they jointly own that stall.
Now, I would like to add and point out something.
Yes.
Tilly and Turtle didn't start it as a joint operation.
Mm-hmm.
They only decided on it later on. This, as far as my knowledge is, I might be wrong, the purchase of totems happened before the stall was joined.
yeah, that's
Tilly?
incorrect.
Okay.
Is that okay?
We were joined very close to the very beginning before any prices were even put up.
Okay.
Well, there. I don't really. I
But
just said it.
But here is my question, and this is my question to you, Julia, and you can address Turtle with this. Any purchases made from Turtle's totems, is that money shared between both of them, or does that money go to Turtle alone?
Turtle, Tilly. Who's saying no?
Well,
Turtle.
I haven't had the opportunity to. Well, so the money was shared only for the totems that he helped me collect, because he helped me collect them. All the Gaffle sales went to him because he put in the work for that. However, he
Okay.
did help me with some totems towards the end, and I sold 4 shards. However, he's been kind of, not really on much, so I haven't really been able to give him his half of the shards.
So
Okay,
I'll,
so
I'll
he
hold on.
was
So wait. Let me just, because Turtle just said towards the end, and that was after I purchased all of his totems. Is that correct?
Yes, he helped me restock.
Exactly. So that wasn't when the purchases happened before the whole market. So whatever purchases were made before, since that wasn't when Tilly was helping Turtle, those purchases would go straight. Sorry, those shards and that money would go straight to Turtle. Is that correct?
that would be correct under that logic, yes.
Exactly. So
Yes. However, I do want to once again reiterate that I do not believe Turtle should be charged because he did not actively sell that. The seasonal market allowed for customers to go to the stalls without the stall's owners being present and simply purchase those items. People who should be at fault are the people who bought his totems for not reading the clearly discussed rules on the flyer. Erebus clearly laid out that the sale dates would be October 30th and October 31st, and it seemed most people understood that. It didn't seem like anybody else had any confusion about that besides Skitty and Monkey. So I don't believe Turtle should be punished for this crime because he did not encourage them to buy from his stall. He simply did what everybody else did, put up his prices, and waited for the date. So I do believe Skitty and Monkey should be the ones charged for this and not Turtle.
So, counter question.
Yes.
And I'm actually going to ask this from Thermo, since you are here on behalf of Laputria, representing your nation. Did Monkey and Skitty return their totems?
I am not sure. They never told me if they returned them. I
Suppose
believe
that would
Monkey
be-
might have. I don't know about Skitty.
I guess that would
Okay.
be a question for Turtle then. Turtle,
Turtle?
did they return their totems?
To my knowledge, no.
Okay, so they do need to return their totems then, because those sales are not, valid. They were not sold on the correct dates, so they should be returned to them, and their
Okay.
money should be given back. However, I do believe they should be charged for the breaking of Rule 1.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to add before we continue with the court proceedings? All right. In that case, we move on. Next up, we have the internal nation vote, where citizens of nations, as well as people living within the Riverlands, submit their votes to their nation leader, where they vote on which punishment should be chosen. The way this is going to happen, I will instruct you all on how to do this. So at the very entrance, where you can see the lounge areas for people from the outside of the Riverlands, there are a few machines there that will give you. Void Racer, you don't need to look at that, please. Yep, stay right there. Those are machines, dispensers that will give you what type of punishment you think is acceptable for all the crimes together. So take in mind everything that Julian spoke about in the defense of Turtle, and everything together, all 3 crimes, take them into consideration when you are deciding on the final punishment. The people that are going to collect those punishment flyers are the people that are not nation leaders. So anybody who is sitting at the front row, and Mindless there as well, you guys are going to be the ones that are collecting what punishments you think are acceptable for all of Turtle's crimes. And once you have chosen your punishment, you go, if you are part of a nation within the Riverlands, you go to your respected nation. You can see Etheria is on that side, Laputria is on this side. There are some collection boxes that you throw the punishment into. Okay? And if you are a member of the Riverlands, for example, and you're not part of a nation, you just submit your flyers into that hopper right there where Retro is standing. So please, actually, before we do that, let me read to you the punishments first.
I
So,
want to do that first.
we got 4 types of punishments. Punishment number 1 is a fine. Money can solve most, if not all, problems, depending on how much you've got to spare. Culprits may be subject to fines, which will vary based on the severity of the crime, paid to the royal house of the High King. Compensation, monetary or via services, for the wronged party shall follow suit. Minimum fine is 1 ruby. Exile. Exile means that the culprit must leave the Riverlands for an extended period of time and is not allowed to be part of the Riverlands until the exile is lifted by the High King. Banishment is a permanent exile where culprits are not allowed to ever set foot inside the Riverlands ever again. Failure to abide will result in much more severe consequences and punishments. And then the final one is death. This is the rarest and most severe form of punishment used when other punishments did not work or when the crime is too severe. Comes in the form of public execution. Those are the 4 types of punishments. You have the droppers on each side, so please go on there and choose your punishment method that you think is acceptable for this court case.
Do I get it? I still get a vote,
Yeah,
right?
right, you get a vote.
I don't
yes,
get to
yes.
vote. I just don't get to. I don't get to vote, guys, unfortunately.
Tilly, you don't want to vote?
Lol.
Yeah,
Ghosts
you did,
don't
bro.
get to
Okay,
vote.
I don't
Tilly,
think it's
I'll
right
vote for you.
that I vote.
Ghost
I don't think
rights,
it's right that
guys.
I vote.
Next,
Actually,
next
Tilly,
court
you
date.
are required to vote.
Rip
I am, bro, but I'm.
You're Riverlands.
Yeah, you are
You're
required.
Gantrick.
This
side's better, guys. This side's better. Don't go over there. This side's
Oh,
better.
wait. I can't vote. Classy, it's over here.
This side's better, guys. Come on.
Classy can't vote either. She's a nomad.
Oh.
I really
I
want to
wasn't
vote.
asking.
Outside of the
I-
Riverlands, you know.
Yeah.
David, what should I do?
You just chill there for now.
What about as a
What's on the other side?
Esau want to vote. Oh no.
My
Oh,
guy's
shit.
about to get executed.
Yeah.
Over here, Red.
People are getting.
No, not there, not there.
Downstairs.
It's downstairs. It's downstairs. Fallen
Oh,
Buck is downstairs.
okay. Sorry, my bad.
That's right.
Oh, my bad. It's okay.
It's quite orderly.
Davey, the vote, I had to vote here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
Okay, good.
Where's the dropper again?
right there.
So,
Where the Gantrick flag is. Where the Gantrick flag is. Where the
Gantrick.
Gantrick
Over
flag
there,
is.
over there,
Tilly, where the
over there.
Gantrick flag is.
When
Yes.
you're down here.
so
Yep.
No,
question,
it's not
can
there,
I
so it's not there.
technically vote?
Epherians, it's right there. It's right there.
There's a flag downstairs with a hopper. in
There's a
front of
flag.
Oh.
Yes. Mason, yes, you live within the Riverlands. You're voting in here.
Oh, ravish. You're looking so ravishing today.
You on it?
know.
Mason, like
You're
5 people just
looking
walked past
question
while you
marky
were
today
getting your
as
vote.
well.
Bambus, you want to come down here and
Mason,
join
what
us?
are you doing?
I don't have choice.
Sweetheart,
Eh.
I'd love to, but I'm not allowed down there.
Dude.
All goes well, I expect.
I'm getting some like
Fine.
Abraham Lincoln vibes over here. It's like, oh no.
But could be XO, but that's
Uh,
Yes,
not
yes,
high,
indeed.
so I don't believe that's fair.
Interesting. We're sitting at what could be considered a theater.
Exactly.
It is very romantic.
I've brought a shovel to dig your grave with.
Mindless, how about you put that shovel in the ender chest, bud?
Yes, mindless.
Did the nation leaders get to vote at all?
We're not
Not
allowed
yet.
to have shovels.
Okay.
How can a shovel?
Yeah, they can be
as a
used as
weapon?
improvised weapons to scoop out people's eyes.
No weapons or tools or armor.
And you know that thing could really damage me. You could scoop out my stomach, and I'd rather keep eating.
Hey, yo.
Tilly, watching you pop in and out is funny.
Turn
Can
down
I
the render
like
distance,
possess
bud.
the shovel? So I can
No.
have more-
You know,
Tilly, watching
can I,
you
can,
jump
can I
in
at
and out
least
of
bring
connection
my
is
book
funny.
and quill?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, the book and quill, yeah.
All right. I'm also bringing a lantern so that I can see.
Can I have one?
All right. Okay. Nation leaders, Let me just make sure you guys have trust permissions to check these.
Everyone's whispering. It's like everybody's
God.
whispering, but everybody can hear it.
Everyone's like murmuring and stuff about turtle.
It's actually really
We all
cool.
know.
It's actually really cool from the back here where you just hear everybody whispering, please no violence in court, don't hit anybody.
Okay.
Everyone
Come on, let's get off, come on. Oh my god, stop.
Everyone get into like a spot you wanna be, because I'm gonna be taking a screenshot from here.
Man, I'm dead. Fuck, I can't sleep.
If someone could take a screenshot and send it to me, it would make a
I think there's
nice
a peasant here.
thumbnail for this stream.
Okay.
I
Alright.
got a nice picture for you.
Order, please. Okay.
Cheeseburger,
Now.
please.
Now, moving on to the
Fucking hell.
order. Moving on to the next step. Based on the votes of their people, the nation leaders vote on which punishment is adequate for the culprit. Nation leaders should take the votes of their people into consideration, but are not obligated to vote for the same punishments. They have the final choice. So please, nation leaders, go on to your collection boxes and take a look at what your people voted on. Fluffy,
Jesus
what are you
Christ.
doing? Fluffy.
Someone gave me an
Bruh.
Wait, Dub, you're the only one who's voted.
So many votes. Oh,
many votes.
it might be a close race.
Oh
dude.
yeah, that's
Does this
such
count
a
as a
hard
vote?
decision.
I don't know, man. It should be a flyer with like a piece of paper.
Someone gave me
Mike,
an
you should be
apple.
quiet.
Wait,
Written?
It's
do
disrespectful.
You guys
do I vote
know
now, or
there's-
do I, what do I?
You guys know there's an
Yeah,
actual
you
whisper
would-
button.
Technically vote.
Should I take it?
Oh, do I grab paper?
You
from
just
here?
No. Okay, so the nation leaders, you will state your punishment that you choose publicly.
I see.
I'll just take papers with it.
Number 5.
Are they supposed to take
Who
him?
gets arrested?
David?
Huh?
Are they supposed to take
You guys aren't helping.
If they want to, if
Slash
it helps them, if it helps with his hide. Yeah.
You're good, Fluffy.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Go to
You
wait.
you
don't hit
decide
people.
on
Okay.
either based on what your people decided or based on your own input, you decide which is the punishment that is adequate for Turtle.
Got it.
Okay. I'll give you all a minute to think about it. Let me know once all of you are ready. I am ready with my punishment as well.
David, would
My
it be
Wi-Fi,
fair
please.
for me to take the stand real quick and just state what I believe a fair punishment would be? I guess sentence would be a better word. Do you think it would be fair at this time?
Hold on, let me see.
Isn't your job to prevent him from getting a
No one
punishment
wants
at
your
all?
opinion.
Well, I mean,
That's
not
a little
really.
impossible
Not a
at this
good
point.
No, a lawyer's
Yeah,
goal
it's-
is to make them get the least
You're-
amount of punishment as possible.
You already gave your input and
Understood.
kind of
Just don't hit people
I-
or I will
I
have to
wanted
remove you.
ask- I just
What?
wanted to ask, and
Don't hit
I think
people
I said
or
what
I
had
will
to say,
remove
but
you.
If I could take the stand, I would say whatever I would say. But I do understand.
Okay.
Bless you.
What's that?
Bless
Okay,
you.
I'm okay.
it's Slasher sneezing from inside the soul anchor.
The soul anchor like shivers a little bit.
It like rattles.
The amount of
It
dust
has
in
like a
Covered in-
little
it's
bit
like-
of snot kind of
into her
like
lap.
leaking out.
It's like
Yeah,
covered in
there's-
ectoplasm.
There's too much dust
just-
from all
I
the
just pull out-
souls.
Yeah, there's too much dust. They just...
I just pull out and give it a little whack, like, hey, get it out.
And then
Okay.
Fucking hell.
I brought the dust. Here it is.
All right,
Hey,
let's.
hey,
Okay,
yo.
okay.
Dude,
Right.
that was my order. I needed that for my nose, bro.
Okay.
Actually, speaking of which, here I got some paper for your nose.
Shut up.
Mindless.
Order.
Sit down.
Order in court. Okay. Nation leaders, are you ready with your votes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thermo? Yep. Okay. So, we'll start from my left to my right. Dubstep, what do you think
Yes.
is the adequate punishment for Turtle?
I believe the adequate punishment, and I truly believe this, the best way to hurt somebody is by hitting essentially their funds in their wallet. So I believe that Turtle should be heavily fined for his grievances. Because clearly exile and banishment doesn't seem to work. So
Fair enough.
hit him where the money hurts.
Wait, how much is he getting fined?
Just wait. It's not. We're not there yet.
We haven't
Not there
decided
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Okay, Archie, you're up next.
I also believe he should be fine. Clearly, as Dubstep says, banishment doesn't work on Turtle, so we should just attack his wallet instead. Yeah.
Okay. Thermo, what do you say?
I got some votes, and I agree with the amount of votes I've received in the Kingdom of Lacutria. Would like to find Turtle.
Okay, so also fine. And Fluffy, what is your final choice?
Good answer.
Fluffy, just yes.
What?
Speak.
Wait, can I talk?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, now we can.
English.
Okay.
Preferably.
Okay. So we all came to a mutual agreement, and we believe it would be a necessary punishment, to be a banishment for all the crimes committed, whether the culprit had a motive or not. The opportunity was there on multiple occasions, and it was definitely used.
Okay, so far we got fine, 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 and banishment. Now, I would like to point out, in the book, it states that the High King's vote counts as 2 votes, since he's not only the High King of the Riverlands, but a leader of a nation as well. Based on what the people of the Riverlands, as well as Thorinor, decided, with taking into consideration the majority of the votes, because we did have a split vote. Some chose exile, some chose fine. More people chose fine, and I do believe that that would be the appropriate punishment from the side of myself, the High King, and the Kingdom of Thorinor.
No.
Who's saying that? Wow. Wow. Feeling the love right now.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
My French
Bring out
the
order, people, order.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Okay, now, that will be the final punishment, is going to be a fine, since it wins a majority. The victim or the wronged party gets to say of the severity of the punishment. So it means how much of a fine this is going to be. So in this situation, I guess the Riverlands as a whole is the wronged party here. So I will
And you.
and myself. I'll do the same thing as I did before this. Let's discuss this amongst the nation leaders. What do you think the adequate fine would be? Actually, before we do that, let me just point out something, that the minimum fine is a ruby. That is a minimum fine, a ruby. So if you
What's
think
the
that...
maximum?
that's based on how bad the people think the crime is. So we're all going to decide now of how much exactly... So, I would like to point out...
Be quiet.
I would like to point out that on top of the fact that a minimum fine is a ruby, how many totems did Turtle sell from his market before
2
the market
totems.
opened? Was it only 2 totems?
No, it was 4 totems because
4
both
totems, my
Skitty,
bad, 2 shards.
both
So
Skitty
it's-
and Monkey purchased.
Yeah.
So it's
it
2
was
shards.
One shard for 2 totems.
Okay.
yes. So it would be 2 shards of a profit that he made.
Retro, can you help this guy right there?
What guy?
Void Racer.
Oh.
Get up. Let's go. Sit down.
Thank you. Yes, so I believe that the purchases of the totems, including like the shards used in it, should factor into the final fine. But I'll let the others decide. We'll start with Dub. What do you think?
Excuse me. See, I'm not too entirely sure. I feel like I'm bad with pricing and things like that. Everyone's saying such high numbers. Can I go next? Like,
You want to think about it still? You want to think about
yes,
it? Okay,
please,
that's
please.
fine.
I would like
that's fine.
to see the what others have to say, because I feel like I would either give like a really high number or a number that's not adequate.
That's fair. No problem. Archie, what does
Uh,
Yantrick say?
So, considering that he did make profit of the totem, I believe it should be somewhere around 2 or 3 totems, maybe like 2 rubies and 2 shards. So 1 shard for his totem and another 2 shards. Oh wait, sorry, 1 ruby for his totem selling, and the others basically to cover his other crimes.
So what is the final amount?
So 2 rubies, 2 shards.
2 rubies, 2 shards. So 10 shards. Yeah. Thermo?
I'm thinking around 2 rubies maybe for the name tag and the attacking of the High King.
Mm-hmm. And for the other one? You stated 2 crimes only.
All right. Maybe another ruby. Throw that in there.
So 3 rubies from La
Yeah.
Putria. Okay. Fluffy?
I think 2 rubies for the totems, 2 rubies for
Jesus.
the other crime, and maybe 3 for putting threat to...
Damn.
Pricey, pricey.
Damn. Oh wow.
I like it.
I can feel my wallet screaming.
Bro, his wallet is
respect, buddy.
quivering right now.
You also gotta,
Is
you
it-
haven't paid me yet.
No,
bro.
his
You
timbers.
gotta-
I've still gotta pay Julian.
Okay,
I've
Still gotta
so
pay for my
Fluffy,
lawyer.
how much was that?
7.
7
2, 2,
rubies.
and
Dan,
3.
Dan.
7
Okay.
rubies.
7 rubies. Okay, because I'm guessing Etheria is not happy with the fine
Scared of
punishment because they wanted the banishment. That's why they're putting up the price so high.
Yeah.
Dub.
I
understand.
I will agree with Fluffy. We really have to make this hurt.
This needs to be an example.
Is 2 rubies really a punishment?
I would like to change my
Exactly.
vote.
It's just a market day.
I think it should be
Uh,
3 rubies at least. Hearing from, because Quinn does make a good point. 2 rubies is not really a punishment, and since this is the precedent for a court
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
ruling, it should be. It should set an
Nice.
example for the future.
I will remove you.
Okay.
They keep
all
punching
right.
me off. It's not me.
Stop going up there.
It's him.
So we've got 7 rubies from both Etheria and Uzukan. We've got 3
Turn off
rubies
again, I'm removing you
from
from Kuro.
Gantrick and Thermo.
Julian, you might have to start an auction
Oh,
for these fines.
I'm not even a name. I'm just thermal.
Yeah, you're just Thermo. La
See,
Putria,
Don't burn
sorry.
enough turtle. It's
My
already
bad.
bid. It's
Uzukan,
3 rubies.
Gantrick, and
Go.
Thermo.
So,
Do I hear
Wow.
17 rubies?
Man, that hurt.
yeah,
Wow, they're
imagine just-
misrepresenting us as the greatest
imagine-
nation, Thermo.
Imagine just adding all the rubies together.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, he would be dead.
Oh, please no. Please,
That
I'm
was
begging
his
you, no,
wallet.
don't do that.
Sounds
That's
like
I,
you
I
right
was
now.
thinking that we would drop the first charge, but I'm not one of the nation
Okay.
leaders. so-
All right. Hear me out.
Thermo.
Based on the decision on the nation leaders, if you average out everything, all the fines that would put together, it averages out as 5 rubies.
Yeah.
I'm willing to be reasonable and put it down to 4 rubies. And have it as the final punishment. Now, I do want to discuss this with the nation leaders first. If we have a majority of us agree on this punishment, it's going to be 4 rubies for Turtle as a fine. So first, I'll go with the people that wanted less of a punishment, Laputria and Gantrick. Are you both okay with the 4 rubies as a punishment?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Yes. Dub and Fluffy, what do you say?
I'm also okay with that.
Fluffy?
You're muted.
You're not talking.
She just wants the big book.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay. Are you good with that?
Yes.
All right. So, to conclude the first ever court of the Riverlands, Turtle Titan, you are being faced with a fine of 4 rubies.
Everyone, throw your snowballs at him!
Okay.
Boyd, you're missing.
Now, order. Question. I'll speak through Julian towards Turtle since he has a defendant, so that's the right way to do it. Julian, does Turtle have the fine amount?
Definitely.
Pardon? I had to grab my charger from my laptop. It is about to die. So please restate your question.
Does Turtle have the amount for the fine currently?
Turtle?
Can he pay the fine right now?
Turtle, do you have enough for that fine? You also haven't paid me. You gotta factor that in. I do have my price. We have agreed on my price, which I won't disclose unless Turtle.
Don't make me remove you.
But
I do wish them
I
to
will.
know how much I'm paying you for this.
okay. If you would like to, then you state it.
I'm paying him 3 rubies.
Holy!
Oh!
I would have done it for free, yo. I would have done it for free.
It hurts.
Julian, good shit.
It hurts my wallet.
In my defense, I think I did a pretty damn good job defending this.
Honestly,
You did a
you
very
did
good job,
Everything
Julian.
he did. So, Turtle, do you have enough? At least for your charge. My payment can be paid later. Your fine is the current one. Do you have
If I
enough
were,
for that?
I want to go ahead and say I would love to lie about it, but we all would all know that I would be lying if I said no, based on the fact that David practically made himself broke on the totems from the seasonal market.
So yes, you do have
Yes, he does
4
have the
rubies
money.
then.
Yes, he does have the 4 rubies.
Yes, I do have the money.
Well, there you go.
Okay, please, to conclude this court, please bring the 4 rubies up front here.
Okay.
Hey,
Go,
you-
go to the ender chest.
Yeah, go to the other chest. You can throw them into the
Up there by
Riverlands,
Mason.
Hopper
Mason.
there.
The ender chest
I
is
know.
up
I just.
here.
I know. I want to
Oh, okay.
say something. Hang on.
Oh God.
Down with the king.
Gets shot, like
Pulls
gets
out
like
a gun.
assassinated
Fine,
right there.
Let him speak. Turtle.
Just him. Okay. I'm gonna. Give me a sec.
Speak though.
I need perms to access Shulker.
Give it to Mason. He has perms.
I think this has my
Is it just me or did he?
proper amount in it.
Alright, I'll just pull out the rubies. You got 7 rubies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I need the Shulker back as well.
That's right.
Thank you.
Oh.
Jester?
Why? Why aren't you wearing L heads?
Wait,
Uh, wait-
are they spelling
which-
out something?
Because Turtle's
No.
taking the L.
Quinn.
Oh.
Which?
I thought.
Yeah, that one. That one. That one.
Funnier.
That one.
This
That one.
one?
There's a paper.
It would be funnier if you guys spelled out like loser or
Okay,
something.
hang on.
Give me the paper, Quinn.
Julian, I'm gonna go ahead.
finest. We don't have that.
Alright,
There
guys,
you
guys,
go.
guys, Quinn,
Oh, wait,
Quinn.
give me the
You,
Guys, order. Order,
Follow-
order, order,
follow
order. Order.
Go ahead, you can have to talk.
Yes, Turtle, you have the stand.
I would very much like to say, I feel like that was a bit much for those crimes. I feel
You tried to
this
murder the High
court.
King.
It was painted to be a distraction. I hit him with a smite sword, of all things. If I actually wanted him dead, I wouldn't have gone at him with a smite sword. I had a sharpness 5 in my
You
inventory.
did try to free a criminal, though.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he did
feel
try
like that
pay.
warrants a
He
bigger
did offer payment.
It
and I
was
was
manipulation.
mercenary.
And that doesn't matter that you were still
It
trying to
doesn't matter.
Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
It
is regardless. I would like to say that I feel like this was more for shaming than for actual punishment.
My guy, you broke
Shame.
several laws.
Because
Shame.
let's be real here, some of the
Could've done it from the
crimes
Discord
were
very easily.
pretty petty.
You're petty.
They're
Not to
literally
mention the
rules
fact
of the
that
Riverlands, my guy.
Skitty, not to
You
mention that it
literally
was
broke the
Skitty,
laws.
Skitty a monkey who broke those rules. Everybody else
Yes, but
set
Turtle,
up their
stop
prices
talking
at the
before the fine
market.
increases.
Turtle, you're gonna make it worse for
Raise the
yourself.
fine.
I do agree with the
Raise the
market
fine.
stuff. The other
Guys,
stuff I do-
order. Let him speak. Order.
Cheeseburger.
So I'd like to say, I think that if we let one change occur in the world, one major change, then the world would be far better off.
Are you talking
You know
about
what that
killing
change is?
Did David dying? Oh boy, he's gone. Oh no!
Wait, where is he?
He used an invent
Skulk,
function.
skulk for
Oh,
everyone.
that's the wrong person.
Did I not? Oh,
Guys, stop hitting each other. You're gonna kill people. Stop, stop. Nobody hurt anybody.
no! boy.
Guys, he has
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
put
of
on-
totems. Guys, he told me he has a bunch of totems. Killing him is not gonna do anything.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Everyone,
Don't do
alright.
anything. Everyone, order.
Trying to spell out
Alright, everyone
loser.
still. Everyone still.
Everybody stay still. Everybody stay still.
I'm staying still.
I have a
just
spectral
want to
arrow.
grab
I can
an
try and tag him.
Who just got affected? No. Come back here. Come back. Everybody come back into the court. Let him go.
There's
Let
someone
him
in
go.
front of me with an invis.
Did we
It's-
not
that's
call
fine.
this?
Alright.
Come here.
Fine? Are you kidding me?
Guys.
Sit here.
Did we not call this?
Guys. Everybody, quiet.
Good, I think ahead.
Order, please. Whatever he just did, can we confirm that that was Skulk that he just threw at everybody?
Probably.
It's him.
I have no idea.
David, if I may.
What? Yes.
Shasta just told me. It was him. He's the one who infected Slasher. He's the one who spread the skulk.
Is it is it the uncurable
And
type?
Hyperions predict the situation?
I don't know yet. I got the cleanser on me.
He got away.
you investigate.
I will have
Before, guys, please, guys, relax for a second. Everybody, come close. Come close to the front of the
This is
court.
gonna end so bad. What if he's just like up there and he just chucks one and we're all
Everyone,
screwed?
calm-
He
calm
got away.
down.
He went to the nether portal. He's running away. He got
Who
away.
got affected? Who got affected by the potion effects?
I
got
was
invis.
doing that invis. I mean, I have invis. but-
Wait, was I hit? Like, I went AFK. No, you weren't hit.
I have invis and I'm staying the fuck away from everyone.
Okay.
State that it was Skull.
Everybody,
You did say
everybody,
Skull.
Mason.
everybody who just
Whoa,
got
what sword is
affected
that?
by
Go hunt for him.
We'll afterwards we'll discuss it.
everyone,
You'll do
Okay.
everyone,
Oh no.
Okay,
come
right.
to the front.
I'm here.
Everybody in the front now.
Alright, let's go.
I'm a ghost.
Listen,
Including you.
listen.
Everyone.
Everyone,
Or just
listen.
Skull cleanser?
Tilly, I'm
Ow!
behind you.
Wait, why am I
Whoever-
taking damage?
Oh my God. Yo, I
Guys,
swear to these people.
hold on.
Poison.
Shut the fuck up!
Why are you taking damage? What the hell?
Who's invisible?
I think
That's
Turtles
from-
is still around here. I think Turtles is punching me.
Dude. I think so too.
Shut up!
Hyperion section.
Guys,
Shut
knock it the fuck
up.
off. Honestly.
Jesus, the audacity!
Jester, can you just go up there for a sec?
Okay, no, I'm just gonna announce this to everybody.
There.
Who keeps punching me?
Oh, okay, that's you.
Dang.
Did I drink the cleanser, Davey?
What the?
Wait,
And
is Turtle
I
still
am
streaming?
literally waiting for people to calm
Don't
down.
stream snipe.
To calm down and let me speak. Please. So, whoever got affected by the potion particles should immediately drink Skulk Cleanser.
In a safe
In a
space,
safe
right?
space.
Oh,
In a
come
safe
on!
space.
I mean, I guess this is safe, but however, he's going to die when he comes down.
Can somebody put water?
Mindless gonna
He's
die,
fine, he's on a
bro.
trapdoor. He's fine, he's
Wait,
fine.
wait. There you go.
Classy, can I get a...
Everybody
That's me.
who got
Iron.
infected, follow Classy.
Okay, line up. Infurians, we all good?
One at a time only.
Did anyone get infected?
Yo, Dry, can I
I'm not sure if
buy
that's
a
the
totem from
uncurable
you?
type.
Did you get hit by the potion?
Okay,
David,
next.
Okay, we're good then.
I'm just
Infuria's clear.
I know.
Next.
I'll give you a shot if you want.
I'm right here, Classy.
Message me.
Oh shit!
Yaxie, yeah.
Drink
it in here, drink it in here, drink it in here.
Just like right here.
If he got death, then he wasn't gonna make it easy, and he had a bunch of totems in his inventory.
Right,
So
drink.
Going
Killing,
after him
killing.
does not help at all.
Also, someone in the middle of Turtle's attack said
Do you
death to
have
the
one?
High King as
Do you have
well.
one?
It wasn't just him.
I beg to differ how going after him does not
Okay,
help.
the thing is, I don't.
He wishes harm upon the Riverlands. I do not stand for
Right,
it.
3 seconds, sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that, but right now, when he was fully geared and ready to do this, he probably has all of the gear on him right now. Killing him is not gonna happen in this moment.
Okay, I didn't.
Everybody
So
gets it.
loud.
Guys, that's not the problem. Guys, let me explain to you something. Did you see his skin?
Yes.
Yeah, it
David,
was coke.
David,
Sorry.
if I may add to that, so you all know I've experimented a long time deep within the Nether, with the relics and shit. I purposely infected
Give me your totem.
mobs
Look,
with
turn around. Stop.
the skulk and
You get him?
observed them in a safe space. Yeah, and the same
Ter-
thing happened to them as well.
Here, he's gonna give you a totem.
The
Ter-
thing
Terry's giving you a
is,
totem.
what you saw
punching him.
on Turtle, how he
Can you
looked
place
like,
my
his
shulker bucket down?
body,
What are you
plus
doing?
his mind is so corrupted.
He's attacking
You
me,
keep
so I'm trying
punching
to
me.
stop.
What did I
Stop.
do?
He's
Stop,
not
stop,
even
stop.
Can you
himself
not?
anymore. Alright?
Bring
It's
it,
not.
or Mason.
I'm not saying this because I'm in the same
Can you
nation
place
with him,
my
or
shulker
that
down?
he was a
Sure.
good friend of mine. I'm saying this because this is not the person that he used to be. It's not Turtle anymore. So, even though he's doing that horrible things right now, please be in mind that it's not actually his person, his soul that's doing this, but rather the complete infected, completely destroyed half of his mind and body and by the skull. So
Regardless,
To
I do
reiterate on
believe.
that,
Fallen. Where'd you go?
And this guy over there?
to reiterate on that, I would
Fair.
like to add killing Turtle
Who's in
right
this here?
now
killing Turtle would be
it's not a good
mistake.
idea. It's a
It's
very big
definitely
mistake.
not.
If you kill somebody who is entirely corrupted by Skulk, because last time this happened, Mason attacked Monkey. Monkey wasn't even fully corrupted with the Skulk yet, and Mason got the infection a very hard way. So how about we don't kill Turtle right now? There is still a chance to save him.
Please don't
Experiment on him.
Don't kill Turtle in
Can I bring up the
any
back
way
of
or
the this right here?
fashion.
And I don't know who
Capture
it is.
him.
It's me.
No,
Iron.
We need to capture him. The only way to save him, right now is by extracting his soul, the same exact way we did with Slasher.
Alright, David,
asked
if
that
I
we-
may propose something
Yeah.
regarding Turtle. Alright,
Hey, man.
so because I'm in the same nation with Turtle. Even
We
though
need him alive. We need his soul alive and his body alive.
Right. With that said, should we go get him now?
no,
Question-
no,
Treasure hunt for turtle. Let's go.
no.
Bambus suggested that he has Turtle's trust and he may be able to trap him himself.
Right, then go for it.
I believe that Turtle also trusts me. He comes
However,
to
we can't wait too long.
every once in a while.
The turtle has said that he trusts
The thing is, after this now, he will be so on edge
That
on
is true.
everyone,
But-
on
That
everyone.
is true.
So it's
Yeah.
it's unlikely that he's going to be like near like anybody.
I just want to point
Even
one
I
thing
have
out.
to wait like a bit until I can contact him again.
He does. Yeah, he does
But
hang out.
can I just point one
over
thing out?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So
The longer we wait, the more Skulk he's gonna spread.
That is true.
Yeah.
that is true. That is the risk.
This needs to
thing.
be enacted
Can't
upon
push him
now.
We do need to act as quickly as possible.
Bambus.
We can't push it though because you know if you push like corner
No.
somebody so hard.
I know for a
they
fact that
get
he doesn't
desperate.
have weapons right now.
He does. You're mistaken.
And the chest.
Ender chest,
Not
yeah.
not just that.
But
Not
if
just
we
that.
keep him away from Ender Chest, it should be alright.
Well, it's
No,
kind of hard.
there's one
now.
right there.
Yeah, you can't really
But
say that.
he didn't.
I mean,
he
there's
never
and
passed
the
me.
chest everywhere.
There's nothing you can do. You just need to get the
Well,
people
you
who
say
trust
that.
him, which would be Bambus, Mads. Mads is very close with Turtle. I can
That
attest to
should
that.
be worked on next. I would say the Drevel Signs Division should really speed up on the process of trying to get Slasher a new body. Because that soul anchor needs to be emptied for Turtle.
Me and Thermo can immediately start helping expedite the process.
Good.
Yeah. Thermo is head of engineering, so he would be
He
in
is.
charge of this. However, yeah, the Laputrians are
It's a
known
joint
for-
effort.
It is a joint effort, yes, but I'm just saying he is head of engineering, and he has already started.
Is this
you
going
know,
to be a fully
theorizing.
metal body? Is this going to involve biomechanics? Because I have some biomechanics.
It's gonna be semi.
Let's
It's
put
gonna be half flesh.
apart that for later. But we need to put on a plan
Yes.
for Turtle now.
So
Yes, I would-
the plan for Turtle, while the Drevel Signs Division is going to focus on making Slasher a new body and freeing him out of this out of the soul anchor. Everybody else, do not engage with Turtle. Let him feel safe.